So let's look at this book bag. First of all, the main contents are, surprise, surprise, books. The pursuit of the knowledge that's in these books is my main focus at this point in my life. I first went off to college a few years ago, in 1967. And after 2 years, I dropped out to get married and never did finish. But it's been my goal always to go back to school and get my degree in elementary ed. I'm going to make it. But books aren't the only things in this book bag. The second C is compartments, and as you can see, it's got all kinds of little compartments all over it. Each one contains something different. Well, I'm kind of like that too. In my life and my personality has many different sides to it, and I could never show you all of them. But we'll look in two compartments. First of all, in here, I have pictures of my kids. Raising my children took a large share of my life, and I'm very proud of the adults that they've become. My daughter Carrie lives in Spring Valley, which is close enough that we can visit about once a week, and I just treasure that time we have together. And Carrie says it's really neat now that we can be friends as well as mother and daughter. And my son Michael is in San Diego, California, working on his doctorate in biochemistry. He's kind of the brains of the family, and I'm really proud of him. Now, in this compartment here, I have an address book. For over 25 years, I lived on a farm in northeastern North Dakota, where my husband and I raised our family. A year ago last August, I left my home and my community and everything I knew and started life all over again in Zumbrota, where I could be near enough to Spring Valley to visit my daughter and near enough to Rochester to go back to school. Now, the third way my book bag is like me is in construction. It's made of good, strong canvas. It has tight stitching, and it's done pretty well. And every day I load it up with approximately 1.5 tons of books, give or take a pound or two. And I drag it around with me all day long. I toss it into the trunk of the car, fling it into a corner of the room. But it's still all in one piece. It's pretty tough. Well, my life has flung me into the corner on more than a few occasions. One of the most difficult times I've ever lived through was 15 years ago, when my youngest son, Brian, was killed in a truck accident. He was only 9.5 years old. I wasn't even sure I could survive the pain of losing him, but I did. Then again, 2 years ago, my husband, Mickey, fell to his death when he was on a construction job. We were just 3 days short of our 30th anniversary. And suddenly I had to learn how to live alone, eat alone, sleep alone, walk into a restaurant and sit at a table by myself. But hey, I'm like my book bag. I'm tough, and I'm still hanging together. So if you see us